I'm Jen. Hi, Boulder.
Hi, Jen.
Okay, that really sucked. Hi, I'm Jen. Hi, Boulder. Please, I'm freaking out up here. Somebody say hi. Thank you. Okay, so I'm here to talk about the body of knowledge, building click-through health, which everybody else calls M-Health, E-Health, Health 2.0, all that crap. Okay, so why should Boulder get off their ass and actually do something about helping us build healthcare? Well, we need the help. I'm addicted to improving healthcare. Addicted, absolutely, obsessively. And everything that I do is about connecting people who might actually be able to help me get that done. If you look like you do something useful, I want you to start fires with us. No, actually, this is what's happening to healthcare in the US right now. Okay, so it's a series of escalating events leading to combustion and epic fallout, right? That's pretty scary. But I'm one of those people who believes that we haven't reached mutually assured destruction yet, but we will. So why should you care? Most of you probably don't need healthcare. We need you more than you need us. But the good news and the bad news is that at some point you will be a patient. You will need healthcare. And at that point, it doesn't really matter what you do. It doesn't matter how many followers you have on Twitter, how many businesses you've successfully exited from, right? You need an anchor. You need something that's going to help you weigh in the system. So this is my story. I'm here from the patient perspective. I'm not a doctor. I'm not a nurse. I'm a crazy healthcare person. 8 years ago, I fell asleep at the wheel and hit one of those anchors dead on, crushed my right knee and ankle, doing great. But I realized that I know more about my body and what works for me and what doesn't than my doctors do. I am now a hyper specialist in my condition. Well, good, maybe. I know I can do some crazy things. Bad because there's no way to communicate with my provider, with my doctor, the hard freaking won, subjective personal knowledge about my healthcare that I need to have a two-way conversation with them about where I'm going next. So this is the obligatory muscle shot for Tara from Legit. So here's the problem with healthcare. We're increasingly going way up there in the cloud, right? Heads in the cloud. 80% of us doing online search, Google, other health search information. But when we need healthcare delivery, boom, crash, feet on the ground. Brick and mortar, real world care. Let me tell you what that feels like when you get into the hospital system and you're a tech person. You are up Schitt's Creek without a paddle. I am telling you, please, trust me on this, build the paddle before you need it, right? When you get into the system and you don't have it, it really sucks, just really sucks. So this is what we believe, actually. Next Health, all the people that I work with, Martin Denbraber, the whole crew, semantic interoperability of health, ubiquitous healthcare, that consumers will, at some point, it's kind of cyborgy, right? Access healthcare goods and services online and offline at will. So wow, the rest of my slide disappeared and I've got a naked guy up here. That's great. So I don't know what to do with that at all. Pun fully intended, come on. So this is what's happening now. The only connection point within the entire healthcare system is the patient. It's their experiential N=1 knowledge, and it is the most vastly underutilized resource in the system. So entrepreneurial types, what do you call an asset that you're not using? A fucking waste. It's an almost criminal waste in healthcare. And where's my, okay, so again, you got the person in the center, consumer-centric, patient-centric care. That's where we're headed, whether you admit it or not. It's the only thing connecting all the bits and pieces. We're going online, virtually in the cloud, but we have to somehow connect that to brick and mortar care. Okay? We need tech to do that. Nothing else is working. We've got a patient in the middle here who's really confused. Your social networks are gone, your support systems are gone, you're no longer self-sufficient, you're a diagnosis. It's this whole patient identity thing, and like I said, it's like you're up Schitt's Creek without a paddle. Somehow, you have to connect what happened to you in a translatable, valuable way to what your doctor is making in terms of decisions and care. And we're not anywhere near that yet. But we're getting there, right? So if you look at Tim Berners-Lee's iterations of the web, numerical, of course I have to throw some of that stuff in there, it's obligatory. 1.0, content, information online, right? Everybody's looking for content in health. That was Health 1.0. Okay, it still basically sucks, actually, but there are companies that are working on not making it suck so bad. I work with one of them, Organized Wisdom, as their chief patient advocate, which is new. That happened yesterday, so I'm pretty pumped about that. So, the naked guy again, really, I'm having problems with him. Okay. This is taking a really long time. Okay, so 1.0 is content, yay, and then we're moving forward, we're moving closer to the patient. Web 2.0 is all about social networks, right? The social web, community online, same things happening in healthcare. People are organizing around health content online to talk about their issues, their illnesses. But still, see, we're kind of away from this naked guy. So we have to take additional steps. Can I just hold hands with him here? All right, so these things are happening, and there are examples on the web with health that are working. So content, say I'm a newly diagnosed diabetic, right? And I go online and I look up, an organized wisdom card on type 2 diabetes, print it out, what do I do with it? Not much. Then I go online, I do a Google search for diabetics newly diagnosed. I find a site called Diabetic Connect. So I talk to other people who are newly diagnosed, I get some tips. Again, how do I connect that to brick and mortar care? I don't really. This is the problem. Look at where the growth is happening. It's happening in the cloud. SaaS is providing us with health content, it's providing us with health communities, and it's providing us increasingly with commerce. But again, it's not connected to when I actually need physical care. So let's go to a conceptual model because I hate the numbers. Shrooms, everybody likes them, right? Yeah, okay. So this is, I like them, obviously. This is the good and the bad. This is what Health 2.0 companies are focused on building. They're little tiny clustered apps that are popping up out of the fertile soil of VC money that was spent and wasted and blown and now long gone. Here's what we need to build. Platforms, the tree trunk, the substrate that all these cool, really neat mushrooms can grow on, and we're not working. These guys are trying it, and they're failing. Epic fail. Google and Microsoft are trying to build consumer-facing personal health platforms. Anybody here have a personal health record online, web-based? Raise your hand. Oh, wow, holy crap, 2. Okay, either of them Google or Microsoft? Okay, you guys are idiots, but I'll forgive you. Opportunity knocking, right? That's what this means. How many of you have a Facebook, Twitter, MySpace, Flickr, YouTube profile? Yeah? Okay, you use it to talk about what you eat, what you drink. Why aren't you building health stuff? Who do you think is going to do it for you? This guy? Okay. Maybe. He is a genius, but he's not showing up at Macworld, so we can't rely on him. Let's talk about incentives. Mythical creatures. Everybody here kind of believes that the personal health record that works, somebody catch, is, this is the obligatory throw something. This is manna from heaven. I want to know why you guys are not building health IT. Do you need an engraved invitation? Here it is. Thank you.